For the sake of my guest to queer what had into no one fan cham I am as a bro for Mazabuff film because on no on two tree. I don't know say tree no tasada. It's a tree nasa.
No, I don't speak tree.
Until you done net tasi. No who that's me be so you me yan. Catch up.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying,
yeah.
But you understood to be able to
the first
answer
one,
me.
yes, sure.
The first one.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Are you part of Musica?
No.
Why? That is the first question I'm coming to ask all of you. Why?
Because I don't really know how it's working.
Have you taken steps to find out how it works?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
Pastor Dzifa, are you part of Musica?
Yes.
You are part of Musica?
Yes.
You are part of Musica?
Yes.
You are sure you are part of Musica?
I am part of Musica.
You pay your dues?
And actually Gamro.
Oh, okay.
I've defaulted.
You've defaulted?
A couple of...
Unfortunately, you put you calculate no coach on Adam since you here. Oli,
yeah,
are you part of Musica?
Oh, yeah, I am.
It's your dues, sir.
And
you do sign in you do sign a music a month. In you,
but I'm part of it though.
You are part of it.
I have the idea and everything.
Okay,
yeah.
Pastor Dzifa, in you, how much you're supposed to pay a month?
It used to be, I think, is it 20 or 25 cities? That's all. I think 20 thereabout.
Pacho, voice, you know. 20 cedis.
So custom.
20 cedis.
I think so.
20 cedis a month. But Ghana musicians were in Mugasafai. The one fan chum. You are not too sure, but say or you out the infant, even if it's up to 50 cedis, is nothing as an artist ever. It is too much for you to pay. Right. I mean, 50 cedis is understandable.
A month?
So, a month.
It's nothing. How?
50 cedis.
How?
For Musica, as dues.
Every month?
Every month.
So, like, by the end of the year, how much will you get?
Oh, okay. If you go to Musica, I think you can have... Because I know Musica is supposed to listen to all the stations that are playing your music, do their collections, and also give you your royalties when the time is due.
Gamro does that.
Gamro does that. Okay.
Musica is basically a welfare thing.
Okay.
That's when someone needs help or something, some time to come, it can't. Yeah. So
they will offer.
I mean, when it's an welfare organization, you don't expect to earn every year though. When you are aware that it's a welfare where I will join it there. You don't expect to gain something right after. Right, it's supposed to be like an insurance or something. So when something happens, you can run to them for them to help you. So that's where the thing is. So Gamro does the collection and everything. And
Musica does. Okay, yeah. Okay. Matters. You ever advocate, maybe I could join. Chief one.
What is that?
What is that? You have an EP.
Yeah.
Is it out or is it not coming out?
It's out.
Already. When did it come out?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
And yesterday. I understand we can get it on
everywhere.
Audio Max, Apple,
Spotify, everywhere, even in China, everywhere.
How is it doing? From yesterday till now?
Oh, it's perfect. It's doing great, normal.
You are okay?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm okay. It's working.
It's working?
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about management.
Yeah.
Now we'll talk about management through across. I realized you manage yourself.
Yeah.
But then you have put together a team.
Yeah. I have my friends. I have
now, one thing I realized when you were here, since you came here, is your team is all over you. When you were performing, I could see them in the background.
Yeah.
Some were doing like this, some were doing like this, go like this. They're really doing the directing job to make sure that everything you give out your best and everything is okay. How are you able to do this? Because Ghanaians have this attitude of, I'm the boss, I'm the boss. And they try to override everything. So at the end of the day, a team they put together easily falls apart. How are you able
in my
to handle it?
Nobody is boss. I treat all equal and they treat me the same. Yeah.
Do you pay them?
Not really.
Not really?
Yeah.
So are they, what they are doing, is it just a charity thing?
No,
we are helping
they believe
your brother.
in me. They're helping me, they believe in me, and it's vice versa. Kind of.
Do they work? Do they do anything aside?
Yeah, they work.
Yeah. Okay, okay. I really liked.
Do you want to join? Do you want to be part of the team?
You want me to be part of the team?
Yes, of course.
We'll talk. Me, I like money. We'll talk
no problem.
Pastor Dzifa, a record label biasa.
David at the moment.
Denti. Why?
Well, me started, you know, I've been in church for a long time.
Okay.
I've just ministering in church.
In church.
And I mean, I didn't want to be out there at a very early stage. I wanted a certain foundation in church. And so, I mean, I was just, I've been in the choir for 25 years. I'm still in the choir.
Wow.
yeah, you know, like,
wow.
And it gives you a certain kind of foundation where things don't just sway you away from your focus, you know. And so after a while, a few friends pushed me out. Actually, let me put it that way. So a few friends pushed me out. One of them was Fifi Folsen from Sunny FM.
From Sunny FM.
And he was like, oh, stop being a church girl.
You can hit your high notes, eh?
You know, stop being the church girl, because the first program Fifi Folsen organized, he wanted some singers for my church, and I mentioned people. And then he asked me, what will you do? I said, I'll serve tea. You know, so it was at that all night. Then some other people were like, you can sing, so why are you serving tea? I think you should sing. And everybody was like, okay, sing. So, I mean, that was my first exposure to the outside world, outside church. And it hasn't been bad.
It hasn't been bad. I like that. You're a pastor.
Yes.
You're a pastor, a pastor.
Yes, pastor.
So this is the first time I've had a pastor on the show. And there's this question I want to ask a pastor.
Okay.
Now, over the years, gospel artists have complained that pastors, most pastors, take their act as service to God. And therefore, they don't pay them what is due them. Some have said that they've gone to perform at churches where they were served meat pie and coke. Some too say they are giving a blessing, not an actual pay, but you've come to perform, I'm blessing you with this. And then there's the issue of instrumentalists and church workers not being paid. And again, they believe it is service to God. What is your take?
Right. Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, this is my opinion.
Okay.
I believe that once you are born again and you're a Christian and God has gifted you a certain kind of talent, first of all, you use your talent as service to God. But then again, God gives you a gift, and the Bible says that the gift of a man will make room for them, right? Room as in paying somebody's, paying somebody after they have ministered in your church and they have become a blessing to your church, right? Paying somebody who came to church. Sometimes the thing is this, it is not all of us who are well-to-do who would come to church and be okay to go back home. Some people walk to church. You know, some people struggle to eat. And God has gifted you with something that can bring you a blessing.
A blessing.
And so my opinion is this: once somebody has been a blessing to you with their talent, you should be a blessing to them with money or with whatever they need. You understand? Because, and sorry, forgive me, sometimes no problem. Because of our attitude in church sometimes, we have all kinds of people in church. There are people who are in church, in services, ushering, singers, who are crooks. Because, I mean, they are not getting anything from the service they are rendering. And we sometimes hide behind the God bless you and God will make a way for you, and you understand? You keep serving and God will bless you. But, I mean, God uses what you have and with the people that you are ministering to be a blessing to you. And so I would not agree with just coming to do service for God and go home on an empty stomach and believe that God will bring you food. And I'm not ashamed to say this. I have been a member of Royal House for 25 plus years.
Wow.
And I tell you what, my pastor treats all of us like his children. You do not ask for it. He feels he has to bless you. He blesses you. You understand? When we are having our programs, he comes to sit there and he raises monies for us. And when he sees you, he blesses you. You understand? Sometimes you minister in church and he blesses you. And for some of us who have been beneficiaries, I had an accommodation for almost 3 years free from my pastor, and it was paid for before I moved into the place.
Wow.
Do you understand?
I get it.
And so if you do that and the person's life is still shady, then people would now say that the person is not truly born again. But if you have everything at your disposal, I mean, the emojis, the Pastor Kofi, them are all from my church. And it is evident what they're putting out there, because there's a man who is selflessly supporting and them. So that's my take. But the meat pie thing, we've all experienced some.
On the Royal House note, I would like to greet Papa and Mama. God bless you so much. And then Reverend Abraham Lamte, today I'll be calling you. Daddy, I want you on my show to speak on this particular topic. And of course, to bless me with some worship music. So when you see my call, it is me. I will disturb you until you come. I've said it on TV. If you don't come, everybody will know that I called you and you didn't come. So I have cornered you. You can't say no. Ole, pressure. Ole, abonyum fufuri bi wa abwana. Ewonyum fufuri bi wa aba.
Yeah, that's the one I performed there. But Bako. That's the newest one. But then, yeah, that's the newest one. I've had After Church, Boy Say So, and now it's Bako.
After Church, now Boy Say So. Is it before you went off or after you went off? You came back and you did it?
After Church and Boy Say So was after I went off a bit. It was before I went off a bit.
Before you went off.
So Bako is the newest one now.
And back. How is it doing on the market?
Yeah, it's been doing well. At least on Boomplay, it has over 100,000 plays there, so I can say it's doing well. It's on YouTube, over 10K, and it's doing very well. Some TV stations are playing.
You broke off from your management.
Yep.
What happened?
I'm here, Ampa.
Maybe what happened?
There wasn't actually an issue.
Okay.
It was an amicable something. Me and my Xbox, if I can call it like that, Mr. Dominic, big up yourself. It was very peaceful. There was an issue that can't be disclosed, but it wasn't between us. It was with him. separately, not connected to me. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So even when I had to break off from the management, he was actually looking for somebody to replace me, to replace him.
No, you scored the boss sponsor.
And yeah, no, there was different issues.
Oh.
I mean, we are passing. One can say on your biomo.
At that time.
Yes, that moment. Now there was an issue, and I think it's personal. That one, I am not the one to come in
to talk about it.
Talk about it. But then it was something that he called me to tell me, he said, okay, Charlie, your works needs a stronger push. Let's find a hand to do this. You understand? So he started looking, and I was looking too. I came across some, but it didn't go so well. So, I mean, being one team, checking for management and stuff like that, I sat down and said, okay, you can't keep on waiting forever. Why don't you do it yourself? I'm working now. I try to go to the street and hustle, you know. So I've been hustling around Zongole, and it even became a news cry.
What's your hustle?
I sell musical instruments.
Oh, okay. That's good.
With my cousin. My cousin is my boss. He's literally doing very great at Zongoling. So I work with him. I do online sales and stuff like that. So many of these guys, they bought from me. They didn't even know it was me.
It was you.
Yeah. I do this, and that's what I used to manage whatever I'm doing right now. So then the team has always been there, though. The team that I have, whether I was with management, from management to management, I was with JMP, Big 400 Creatives, Lifeline Family. My team has always been there. I carry them along, always. So whatever management comes in, they know my team. And it has been there ever since. So that's how we're rolling like that, even at the same right now. We're rolling like that. My team is still set. And that's how we're managing things right now, by ourselves.
Sweetie Pie.
What is that?
When I come, then you're smiling. You see, I check my phone. I don't want to get the name wrong. So you'd ask an artist, either an upcoming one or somebody who is already made it in the market, who they look up to. And they always mention these big names out there. But the person you look up to is Alognon.
Yeah, you are right.
There's Alognon Degbevi.
Degbevi, yeah.
Why?
He's dope. Yeah, and he's always talking about sending positive message.
So he motivates you.
Yeah.
Wow. Because I'm asking this because it's easy for someone to say he's motivated by Edem. Because Edem also raps in Ewe, he's an Ewe boy.
This man, the legend, the old man, correct musician.
Correct musician.
No be today, back, no.
Watch.
They talk sense.
They talk sense. And you're taking the sense.
Yeah, sure. Kind of, yeah.
That's good. Do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, in the Volta region a lot. For now, I'm doing my tour, my media tour here.
Your media tour?
Yeah.
So, which show is coming up in the Volta region? I'm nationwide, actually, so everybody across is actually watching you.
I think 5th, I'll be in Keta, and 6th, I'll be in Georgia. A lot of shows. A lot, yeah.
You have 6 or 7 songs on your EP?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Mention the names for me.
Young Boy.
Young Boy.
O2 Arena.
Okay.
Duagbe.
Duagbe. So I want to ask a question. Normally when an artist come here, like all the time when an artist come here and the person is performing, I try to soak myself into the song. So I'd be able to understand the song. This is a situation whereby you're singing in a language I can't hear there. I was sitting down and then you mentioned somebody, I was like, how are you able to, how are you hoping to like break across? And when I mean across, not just Volta region. You are so big in the Volta region. You've taken over the airwaves in the Volta region. But what are you doing to break through to the northern region, to the other regions that also believe in pushing their language?
They started playing me over there already most of the places in Ghana. Northern, Central, Western.
And they understand it?
They don't understand.
It's just the rhythm they are
rhythm,
moving
yeah.
to?
I'm hitting the beats. That's all.
So if you're insulting them, they don't know.
And Eva is everywhere. Eva is everywhere. Eva is a large
Eva is everywhere.
Everywhere. Even, okay, yeah, Eva is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Me, I have family who are Ewa. So Eva is everywhere. Unfortunately, I don't speak, I don't understand. All I hear is Mother Cuckoo.
But normally I blend it with the Pidgin, yeah, English, yeah.
Okay, so. Okay. Pastor Dzifa, please, you have any events coming up?
Yes, I have a live recording on the 21st of April.
You're coming to record your songs?
Yes.
Oh.
So it's a live DVD actually recording.
Oh.
Right.
Which producer? Which recording studio?
It's not a studio, it's a setup.
Okay.
So with a mini audience and with a band and my singers, with my band and my singers.
It seemed to be the new trend with a gospel artist.
Right.
What's the secret? And now one video.
Actually, it's more expensive sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
Live recording
is more expensive because.
What do $40,000, sir?
Nah.
Undo. Undo $40,000.
It depends on what the person wants actually. The kind of setup the person wants, but the reason why I do live is because confession time. My studio recordings don't really sound like me. It limits me because I've sung in church literally my whole life.
Your whole life.
And so when I'm in the studio, it's as if nothing is happening. Like it's just a microphone and somebody sitting there. And so the expression doesn't really come. I'm getting better. I mean, today I tried.
You get better. Chief one, and you're not doing etasa.
Yes.
Etasa.
Yeah.
Nasi children.
Well, he was talking about
which one?
The first one.
I don't even know what I did.
Sing it, the Ever song.
Okay, so they said they are playing the song.
The one trending now in Ghana.
They said they are playing it.
Yes. They are playing it.
And producer, one bomb na on chemu na nyum me peda matasi.
What is that?
Dave, run!
I'm a nyagro la way, me galegia. Nama do fake jeans, yana pom yana kum. You they use iPhone, I they use Android. If I wear Gucci, made in Petue. I'm a nyagro la way, ya galegia. Nama do fake jeans, yana pom yana kum. You they chop pizza, I they drink gari. If I wear Prada, made in Joppy. Make blefan, and 12 li. Make blefan, and 12 li. Make blefan, and 12 li. Aba make blefan, and 12 li. Adidas, Adibas, Abibas, Nike, Nika, Nikes, Gucci, Gui, Gugi, Fila, Feedback. Apoila sinya yepa daima wu. Na fila ba makata pagabro. Todeka ma wumi da shi waju. Na bitanya kpaha wo ba na digum. Na floor original still them go talk. Them a muff no be electric but them they shock. Them to say that they fly but them they crawl. The life with the least have no dialogue. So chill yourself. The pressure bab you blame yourself. You want impress me, improve yourself. Take off me, I dey here, I know they see yourself. I do my thing my way. You want say body get away. You get name past Bob Marley. Day your day, make a day my day. I'm a nyagro la way, me galegia. Nama do fake jeans, yana pom yana kum. You they use iPhone, I they use Android. If I wear Gucci, made in Katue. I'm a nyaglola way.
Yes.
It's a very interesting song. So basically, it's like an announcement. So,
okay.
Do you understand? And to mugusug kanko for some kind of. So if I wear Togo jeans and you laugh at me, I mean misikan the toy.
Okay.
Do you understand?
So is unconcerned.
So almost like almost like I don't care. If you see me, if you are using iPhone and I'm using Android. I bought it. It is mine. You know that thing. If you are wearing Gucci and I'm wearing whatever, I'm also wearing. So basically, whatever you think you have that is making you all dope. Yeah. What I'm wearing, I'm content with what I'm wearing, and I'm feeling good in what I'm wearing. Basically, that thing. So you can go ahead and talk about me. I am okay with what I have. And I don't care about what you have, kind of. Right?
I love it.
What do
you really try.
Sure. I love it. I love it. I love it.
You understand?
Gucci.
No pressure.
You had a good
you know, designer. What's your original New York? I met your original Togo.
You understand?
So,
and I like the Adidas. He said, Adidas, Abibas.
Oh, beautiful lyrics.
Yeah, I like it's cool. It's inspiring.
It's inspiring.
I mean,
it's really good.
People don't stress themselves out by trying to go and get Adidas when they can get Abibas.
It's simple. I didn't know your original. What if you are British? What if you Togo?
Simple.
And I never if you can't amount to one each made in fake. Yeah, you know your original.
Right.
Ole.
Yeah, original.
Stonebwoy Nasama okay.
Yeah.
About Musiga.
Yeah.
Being a member of Musiga, what do you think about it?
I think Boo God said it all, because basically it's like I was saying in the start that it's an welfare thing, and welfare normally can be fine. We can bring somebody from different this thing to come and manage the welfare of the Musica, but then we first have to get money or get the welfare going on for it to be managed. If literally we have nothing, what do you manage?
Yeah.
You don't manage anything. You don't get to manage anything, because if somebody is coming to privatization, how? Is he coming to make profit? Because this is a welfare thing. It's not meant to really make profit or something. Whatever you earn, maybe you can reinvest whatever comes in, make something out of it, and then feed it back to the musicians. Fair enough. But then we have to get monies coming in. People first have to get people to come and do what? Pay their dues to get that done. And how do you do that? We first must look within. We can only do that by having musicians convincing other musicians to join. When a businessman comes in direct, then he might have to take it by force, because he needs to earn for him to be able to what? Do whatever he wants to do with it for us to get our welfare back. So if we don't get people that really understand what we're doing to come in and tell you that, Bugger, you need to be part of this thing for your future or something. For a businessman to come and tell you, it will be a little bit shaky, because you might be thinking that the person would just be doing business with your money and you wouldn't be getting anything. So we first have to structure it first amongst ourselves. And I think there are a lot of learned people in this music circle that we find ourselves in. We're just not getting the people to use their right state of mind to run the thing. That's where the issue is. There are people that are learned, but the fact that they will be clear and will be focused on one thing to make sure the musician that is taken care of is well taken care of. We'll be going back and forth like this.
Bisa awanka sebi usedam questioning, because you've been part of music, and Pastor Dzifa, you too, the same question to you. Since you joined Musiga,
yep.
Have you ever heard that this person is going through an issue? The person is a dues-paying member of Musiga, and Musiga has really come through for that person.
I've actually not seen it. I've actually not heard it. But it might be say, follow Yensu. I don't know. I've not really.
Gamroya collection woman Celestine Donko 310 usabedi yete. Time woman is sika keseno sono yete. Nti se music abuo bia. Sanka ye bete.
Maybe.
Nti bibia da.
Nti I've not really heard it yet. Maybe me started say me tia me do sa me.
Ebia nebe ebia oba send a text message a catch you. Okay. Pastor Dzifa. Mpocho wasata. Oh, you're a serious one.
Okay, so basically, but Kakrana Mimi Nim from the women in gospel music what happens is there are people who would individually reach out to help because I know Abba. So Abba is in the same musical group with me. Things are not going really well, but because I know Abba, okay, let me just reach out with my personal help. Those ones, there have been a couple of them that I have been, I've witnessed. But I think that really, let's be real and let's be honest here. I think that because we are not really contributing towards the musical thing, helping is an issue. Okay? And two, I think that we should be properly educated about this whole musical thing because, you know, we've been part of a lot of groups and there are contributions that happen and you don't know what happens to the contributions. And so I think that if proper education is given and the leaders explain to people how this works, maybe a few people would want to come on board and then spread the news. Because we've been in the system for a very long time. We hear the names all right. So at a point when you start putting out your music as an artist, somebody mentions music. Okay, you want to know what it is about. So let's find out. But you don't get detailed information enough to be able to preach that message to somebody else and say that, oh, I'm benefiting from music as a member. And so I think that is a good place to be. You understand what I'm saying? And so I think that it's time, because we have a lot of musicians out there. If we were really educating properly, I'm sure that a lot of people would have come on board. And whether we like it or yes, today is the youth that you use in pushing some of these things. Because musica is almost looking like it's for the elderly. You know, when you mention musica, people think, oh, it's for the old people, you know. But let's put some fire into musica by encouraging the youth, the young people who, Ghana, the kind of gifts we have, you have no idea. They are just loitering about. Some of them need direction. If they are members of musica, I'm sure that an elderly person can just pull them and say, hey, you come. I think that you have an amazing gift, but I think you should tread this way or that way, or, you know. And it will not just be for just welfare, but it will be for other good purposes as well. And so I believe because people are not seeing anything, we are reluctant to put our monies into stuff, you know. And I mean, there are others who would say that, oh, I'm young at the moment, I won't be sick, nothing will happen to me, so why contribute now? But if proper education is given, then you know that, Charlie, you are sowing a seed for the future. And so it's a brilliant idea, but I think that it should be properly managed.
Before I ask you about how your radio tour is going, did thou send an answer? Do you understand?
Indeed,
2 or 3 evenings ago.
Yesterday or 3 days ago.
Okay.
They played Black Sherif's second sermon.
Okay.
The one he featured Benner Boy.
Yeah,
they played it at an All-Stars NBA game in America.
That's huge.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah,
okay, so you
powerful,
saying that's huge. You came in first. I was asking you, but you still come to it. Genuinely, what would you say about that?
I mean, I'll have to congratulate him. I mean, that's every artist. These are some of the things that we want to see. So, especially when I see this, if you were to say Whiskey had that done, fine, I'll be happy though, because he's an artist, generally, and an African artist. But it coming from Ghana, I'm super excited. Trust me, when I saw Kiddy's Tiger thing, I was thinking, I'm happy.
You're happy.
It mustn't be me. Ghana should go.
I like that. It mustn't be me. Yes, my darling.
Your question again.
Black Sherif's second sermon featuring Benner Boy.
Yeah.
It was played at an All-Star NBA game.
Okay.
That's what's up. That's everybody's dream, you know. And the song is big. So for me, it's normal for me. Yeah, it's normal for me. The song is big, doing well everywhere. So
it's not a surprise. Sometimes
you say if we do and like it be surprise, this thing like deserve them before they play them for there. No. No, that's how it will be. That's if they know they feel they rate people.
I get you.
The guy work and he can be played anywhere. So he work for it. So me, I know say be surprised. Then can't me I know say
like that. I like
it's
that.
Normal.
I like that.
He's from Ghana. That's big love. That's what's up. He work for it. It's big.
He work for it.
Yeah.
I like that. How's your radio tour going?
Smooth in Accra.
And then you add your social media handles to it.
Okay. My radio, I think from here, I think I'll be going to Plus FM and Metro TV a lot. I mean, Accra right now, like for the week inside, I'm in Accra right now.
So if somebody wants to follow you on social media?
Chief One.
Chief One.
I'm the only chief with a flair. So this thing, Facebook Chief One. Instagram Chief__1. Same to __1. Not one.
Two underscore.
Two underscore. Chief__ONE. That's one.
Okay.
Same to Twitter. And Snapchat Chief One Live. Same to TikTok.
Okay.
And I'm available everywhere. Just Google me.
Just Google me.
Yeah.
Google me na share. Your social media handles.
Well, Instagram Pastor Dzifa, Facebook Pastor Dzifa, Twitter Pastor
Dzifa. Your social media handle.
_LAY. Then you add the original.
Original.
Okay. Everyone.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you so much. Awa Erisham so Madawa CP de joining him. Pocho America when Pastor Dzifa oyesofo. Also no Oji to me there, a perform watch up with them nada or the wood to your county. A day but today we'll be chapel and perform woho. About your envelope. No more baby. Your announcement we make
the meat pie crack.
And no, I'm more meat pie no coke, no be sooner what I hope. A high original TV Pemuka is the only guy in the industry. A guy, middle CP there, a share in the Jumis.